Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing here, after watching this video, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications. In that way, you will be able to know when we upload a new video. I want to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform which we are using to disseminate information to the members of the public. At the same time, I want to put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, I do not promote violence, I do not promote hate speech, I do not promote misleading information. Myself, I don't like it. We react to all forms of videos. So I also want to remind YouTube that a call for self-determination is never a call for war.
I got a video that people sent to me that about 30 Esn, IPOP, Biafra Liberation Armies were arrested by Nigerian government, and they kind of parade some things. So when I look at the Biafran government in Ezra, he revoked the whole thing. He said that those things are made up. You know, it's not his soldiers, they're not Biafrans. And when I look at the IPOP, some of our IPOP people are jubilating that their brothers were arrested. Now that comes, what are we fighting for? Why can't Igbos, thanks man, why can't Igbos unite for a common cause? Why is it that these things keep lingering and a lot of life have gone? We saw what is going on in the country called Nigeria today. We saw how Igbos are getting, being marginalized, and Igbos things are getting destroyed by other tribes. We saw what is going on in Lagos. We also saw what is going on in Kano, in many places. We even saw in Abuja what is going on concerning Igbos. Why can't the Igbos find a common ground to unite in order to make Igbo land viable? This Christmas, a lot of people will be going home, with fears, and we want people to invest. We saw what is. Sorry, guys, I don't want to listen to her. So we see what is happening in Lagos, where Igbo properties have been destroyed. At least nobody's talking about that. So things that happen to one Igbos, we are jubilating. What is the problem here? Why can't we find a solution in order to work as one to liberate our people or to progress Igbo land? Simon Ekpa have been doing his work. I have a lot of videos these days. Before going forward, we know Nnamdi Kanu will be facing his case on 15th of this month, which means a couple of days, maybe about a week, and now he will face that case, right? So then we'll ask ourselves, how are people planning to support Nnamdi Kanu? How are people planning to make sure that what is done to our brother will be reduced and he will have his freedom? I ask people always, people talked about Nnamdi Kanu freedom. I must tell you this, to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not easy for Nigerian government, to be honest with you. Freedom of Nnamdi Kanu will not be easy for Nigerian government. The lawyers may be telling you all this cock and bull story. It's not true. The thing is that you can't free Nnamdi Kanu in Nigerian community. To free Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of Nigerians have to pass a lot of hurdles. So on 15, some of you are expecting that Nnamdi Kanu will be free on 15. He will not be free on 15th. Nnamdi Kanu case is too complex, too complicated to Nigerian government. One, starting with Kenya, where Nnamdi Kanu was adopted, the president that plays pivotal rules has been removed from office. Two, Nnamdi Kanu was a holder of British passport when he was arrested, and a visa by right with British passport. Three, Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to Nigeria legally. So in other words, Nnamdi Kanu did not enter Nigeria with Nigerian passport. So now, to set Nnamdi Kanu free, Nigerian government have to give Nnamdi Kanu exit, because Nnamdi Kanu will not accept to take Nigerian passport to remain in Nigeria. If Nnamdi Kanu take Nigerian passport to remain in Nigeria, by right, he may be arrested after being released. Then the government will persecute him. Then the government will have the legal right to persecute Nnamdi Kanu. So if Nnamdi Kanu decide to accept that he should be arrested, he should be released in Nigerian community, then Nnamdi Kanu will be legally arrested by the Nigerian government to be persecuted by Nigerian law. So the only option to release Nnamdi Kanu is Nigerian government to break their own law. One, to give Nnamdi Kanu British visa on his British passport. Two, to make sure Nnamdi Kanu also lawyer will seek that Nnamdi Kanu exit or visa in Kenya should remain valid, because Nnamdi Kanu will not like to have exit visa in his visa, which means he have overstayed in a country before. So Nnamdi visa must be valid in order to be exited in that country. So they have to give Nnamdi Kanu visa on his UK passport and exit it. Then Nnamdi Kanu visa on Nigerian passport and exit, so Nnamdi Kanu can fly direct to UK. Then Nnamdi Kanu have to decide either to come to Nigeria. That's why to release Nnamdi Kanu is complicated. So why this is going on, Igbos will have to make time now to work together. What is stopping Igbos not to work together? It's just for them to sit down. I think the lawyers that Nnamdi Kanu is using are not telling people the truth. I don't know if they have sit down to work these legal hurdles. Have you heard the word that people are getting rearrested? When you arrest somebody and release, they can actually immediately is coming out of the court, he can be rearrested. So if Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer accepts, to take Nigerian easy to remain in Nigeria, immediately is coming out of court, Nigerian government now will arrest him based on Nigerian citizen. Then UK is no longer okay. I will do that. So I will maybe next time. Nnamdi Kanu will no longer have that UK coverage. So now the lawyers must be careful how we are seeking Nnamdi Kanu, and Nigerian government will not like to go there. So to release Nnamdi Kanu on 15, I don't see it coming. But why this is happening? Why can't Igbos we find a common ground to build our area? It's all about territory. Now we saw what happened. They have Omoteke in Yoruba land. They have Ishebab in Hausa land, whereby people things are destroyed, they move freely. Why can't our brothers join hands together to make sure that the Biafra Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Army are well equipped? And it's a kind of creating job for our own people and secure our own land on our own term than bringing someone from somewhere to secure our land. Our land needs to be secured by our own people in our own way, with our own interests. We saw what is going on in that country today, that the place you call Igbo land is no longer. What is that? Say, I recommend people to your page because okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So, do you know that what is going on today is that our land is not really viable like other lands? I asked myself, when you go to northern area, you find their train station is actually working properly. Their environment, their main roads, their intersections are working properly. But when you come down to this place, south and southeast, you can't find anything that will tell you that this place is functioning. The governors they are just lost. They don't know what to do. If you travel to Kano, when you see Kano, my God, look beautiful. You see Kaduna, see Medugri. Upon they have Boko Haram, all the problem they have, they still, wow, somebody said, Mr. Thank you very much for that star. Chu is a Linda Tochuku. Thank you very much for the star. Wow. Okay. So they find that Kaduna is literally okay. The environment upon the Boko Haram problem, they are still progressing. You find their road actually connected. You find companies in that area making business for them. And people are being employed. In the south, in southeast, we don't have these things there. You find when they said that we are dividing palliative. If you listen to one of my video there, I told you why the Nigeria is no longer together. The president of the country actually divides in based on the country that they are together. You see, they gave palliative to the Yoruba side, they gave palliative to the Hausa side, but to the Igbo, Ishekiri, Ijo, Calabar, Urobo, that area did not receive any palliative. They did not receive. They don't even know what is called palliative because that place is no longer belongs to Nigeria. Now that there is a solution, let's secure our areas. Why will you be happy, or anyone from that side of territory, from that side, be happy seeing that even our boys getting arrested by Nigerian police, where you know that those boys probably be killed or probably be jailed for a long time? Why will you be happy? Those boys doing the right thing in order to secure the area. They're trying to do the right thing in order to make sure that those people that are coming home feel secured, in order to make sure that they are not getting ripped off. Think about that eastern and south area. When you go to the north, you will travel along the north, no police disturbing you. Upon they have Boko Haram everywhere, that they need to be stopped and searched everywhere, but they don't do that. But go to the east, people, Okada riders are being intimidated, and each day, all these call abros or whatever that are created by government will be collecting money from these people. These are people struggling to make living. Why these young boys now they come out and say, no, we don't want those people. Our people should be free to move around and do their business. I saw a video of some group of criminals organized by Governor Sonyudo. Their aim is to meet those keke drivers. If the government provide a very nice road for the people, then they can pay whatever tax they pay in order to help to repair the road, to maintain the road, or to keep it clean. That's fine. But when the road is not clean, the government did not provide a very clean road for them to walk. The road is full of potholes, accident. When it rains, it's very hard for those people to maneuver. Then you are introducing these people to come and tax them, to come and hold those people where they are trying to get daily bread for themselves. The governor did not give them any merits. Maybe at the end of the year they give them some kind of bonuses, but they don't do that. But the little they have, what did they do? The governor sent some people to come on to start oppressing these people in order to collect those money. It's unacceptable. This is what those Eastern Security Network, that's Biafra Liberation, want to stop. They want to stop those systematic extortion from vulnerable people. Then our people still find that offensive. We need to stop. We need to stop and think that when you think that your brother is not doing you well, why can't we sit down and do it well? Simon Ekbak told you guys that I came not to destroy or to fight anyone. I came, my interest is just for my people, to make sure that Biafra land is protected. I see a lot of credit goes to him, that without him today, you will not be hearing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But with him today, everywhere still talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But no matter what people do, Simon Ekpa will continue to progress, because he is doing the right thing. He is having the interest of the people first before his own interest. As I say, Igbos and every other ethnic group should join hands together, neither data liberate themselves from the Fulani British conscription called Nigeria. Okay. No state in Nigeria didn't receive. No, Northern people receive palliative. I saw Northern people receive their palliative. Very clear. Each ever from where. When you go to the north, I have a video somebody sent to me. In the north, a whole someone's business, beer parlor. They actually loaded all this beer in a kind of big trailer. What they do, they went and dump it somewhere and destroyed the whole beer. This worth millions of naira. You see, if people, that's what I'm telling you, this country is no longer together. If it is together, they will not. If it is no longer together, the northern people will not want to share revenue that come from the east, because whatever that come from the east, there's money of alcohol, there's money of cigarettes, and those things is something that the north are destroying. They are not, but indirectly again they are benefiting from those things. And again, if the north is serious, they will not collect money that come from China. China is not even a Christian. China is Buddhism. You guys should not have contract from China. In a Western world, you guys should not collect anything from Western world, seriously. Because Western world is kind of secular nation, whereby a male marry a male. A female marry a male. They don't believe in this, your Allah or your Jesus. In fact, they are staying on their own. So we have to change those mentality. So today, what I'm asking that, what's stopping Igbos to unite and be one? I find a lot of arguments, between strong Igbos about Simon Ekpa, about Nnamdi Kanu. Now, people, I want to make this thing clear. The Biafra struggle himself you are hearing is not about Nnamdi Kanu, because when some people come here and say, do you stand for Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa? There's some people ask that question. That question is like ignorancy. You don't ask people, do you stand for Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu? No. Biafra interest first. Simon Ekpa is just an individual. Nnamdi Kanu is an individual. So they are trying to help you guys to achieve your Biafra. So you ask people, do you stand for the struggle of Biafra or not? This is the common goal that holds these people together. Simon Ekpa say that, he said, you are not my friend. One of his videos I have here, he said, you are not my friend. The only friendship we have here is Biafra. And that Biafra is something that binds us together, each and individual, in each and every one of us. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter which part you come from. It doesn't matter what language you speak. Once you are within Biafran territory, that will bind us together, and our interest is to protect everything to do with Biafra. So why can't our people have that mentality than trying to say, you are from here, you cannot get us Biafra, or you are from this area, you cannot get them. That's why today Igbos becomes a soft pick for other tribes. Do you know what Atiku did to Tinubu? If it is Igbo Peter Obi that do that to Tinubu, they could have started burning Igbo things for a long time like they normally do. But because they cannot do it to the north, they are scared, because north doesn't take those crap. If you do it to the north, they will come into you. But when you do it to Igbo, look at how many houses of Igbo they are destroying. We are still actually laughing at them. Our Igbo brother just opened one of the best hotels in Lagos. Could you imagine? Anyway, let me read this thing. Who said it? I read, what's it? Susan, thank you. You are doing well. I love your program. Thank you. Please invite ABC again. Okay, I'll do that. Happy Sunday, brother. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I just want to see this. Oh, sorry. I need to read. Okay, I recommend people to your page because I use your program and people enjoy your intelligence program like that. Thank you very much. Okay. I see a page, I'll probably share it, okay. Okay, this one says Nigerian government are living by propaganda. I know them very well. Those young boys are not Biafra Liberation Army. You see? So guys, this is I'm sorry guys, you just came late, but I'll try as much as possible. So what again? Nigerian government are living, okay. So now guys, let me say this, our brothers continue to invest in other states. It is time. I know the risk it is. They are believing that when they invest, it's very easy to come and bump. But when you are in that foreign area, it's more easier for them to claim. Look at what is happening in Lagos. Our brothers' things are getting claimed in Lagos. Our brother lands are getting destroyed. But unfortunately, they don't know the clue. Look at the history of Zimbabwe. Do you know that Zimbabwe, when they went to claim the property of the Caucasian people, which is the Igbo people you call them, when the Zimbabwe claim those things, what they do, they don't understand what they do. They claim those things because they find that the Oyibos are progressing, and they say the Oyibos have their farm and everything, collected their thing. But they are wrong. Because what happened? After they claim those things, Zimbabweans are not capable of managing those things. They are not capable of farming with machine. They are not capable of doing a lot of things that Oyibos are doing. So it's not easy. It's not about claiming people's things. The Lagos state government is destroying Igbo's property, thinking that he's doing it to Igbos. But what's happening here is that he's taking Lagos back to maybe 20 years back. Before Lagos will progress again, Igbos will come up. Today, we hope Abia State is building some model area for people to go and invest. Anambra is trying to do that. Imo State, we don't know about this Hope Uzodima. Hope Uzodima is a problem. What brought Hope Uzodima in Imo State, I don't know. We don't know about that guy. But again, if Hope Uzodima should have the vision to build the similar thing, then there will be a problem in Lagos. Because what happened once this place, we are now in a world that people can go out, people can see things online and make what? And purchase those things and order for it. So if they build these things in Biafran land finish, then now we can actually have those business in Abia State. We can have them in Imo State. We can have them in Anambra State. We can have them in Enugu State. We can have them all state, Abia State. We can have them in Ebonyi. We can have them in Delta State. We can have them in Bayelsa State and all those states around River State. But guys, how can we do this? We need to unite. We need to begin to think and talk as one. We need to begin to eliminate every differences that will cause division among us. It's good to argue. It's good to share ideas. It's good to debate, even hot debate. It's good to temper emotions. But we should argue to understand and agree. We should argue with limitation. We should not cause something that will divide us. Today, we see our brothers, when they see our brothers got caught or maybe got into trouble, we celebrate, not minding the consequence that our brother is like us. Also, people say, same. The same thing. When you see your brothers being caught and you are jubilating, you are actually part of the problem. Because those people, they will not spare you if they catch you. They will not. Because once it's your brother, tomorrow when things come up, they will also arrest you. Don't think that maybe it's not you directly that you are safe. Our people should start talking about unity. Say, liberation can be achieved by spreading lies. Ibrahim Dalami, what lie have I spread? Tell me. Logobi, I love what you are doing here. Please, I ought you not to defeat from good work. I just say, I can't say content creator. I just want Africa, not just the area of Biafra. I want all Africa, not one place. So I'm not debating anywhere. I'm just being truthful here. So guys, you see, when we begin to follow this, what Nigerian government is doing to the Biafran people is totally bad. What people are seeing and keeping quiet is really bad. You know, if you think that because Biafran area is not your territory and you keep quiet, one day the game may change, and when it change, it will be hard for you to escape it. I already Ibrahim said, it won't take you anything to speak the truth and achieve your liberation within the north area, ready to help the eastern to obtain their country. The north are never ready to help the eastern to obtain their country. You are a liar. This is a caricature. If you may know, I grew up in the north, so I knows about north very well. And I can tell you more about the north. I have been to maybe almost all the north apart from Zamfara State. So I've been most of the north, so don't tell me that. My own call today is that Igbos need to sit down. See our brother, a whole notable person. You know, we are coming to the argument of Lagos. You one just made a statement that Igbos, they are the one that closed farms in Lagos and built Lagos what Lagos is today. See what happened. The young man, Sowolu, who have never tasted money before he get to that position and begin to rob Lagos and steal all the money, he feel that to make money is like going to the street and picking it on the tree. So he has the right to destroy homes of people that suffer for almost 10, 20 years to build. He has right to destroy without consequence, without no emotion, nothing. So Igbos, we need to begin to think. He says that Biafra should go home. Not only the Igbos. You remember during the election time, if you look something like me, if you look something like Igbos, whether you're Yoruba, they say, no, you are Igbos. So people always say, when I say Biafra people, they always say Igbos. Yes, Igbos are dominant. Igbos and Ijaw are dominant in that area. But will Biafra look on that dominance, that area? No, we are not looking on that dominant area. We are looking where equality takes place. We saw even as Sariti coming to, counter Oba Bini and everything. Say, guys, we have to use this energy to bring Biafra together. We have to use this energy to bring our people together. It's time to begin to speak. What way can we unite this thing? If you are today in that Biafra side, thinking that Simon is your enemy, it's never your enemy. I saw the IPOP that wing releasing letter from Ima Powerful. The content of that letter, about 75% is all about Simon that, Simon this, Simon that. Hey, I wouldn't have said these people never make a point. If you say Nigerian government is claiming that you guys kill this thing, you say you are differentiate yourself from Simon. Why can't you go to the point that your priority is Nigerian government must make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is released? So if Nnamdi Kanu release, let this thing stop. You guys say Simon that, you never made a point. This is not helping the matter. You guys actually kind of aiding the Nigerian government because you are fighting among yourself. But when you unite, then you'll be powerful. When you unite, then you can achieve great things. I remember Mazin Nandekan on his program. He said this. He told the unknown government, he said, unknown government, I don't want you to kill my people, but whatever other things you do, I don't bloody care. So we have to begin to think about that way. How can we unite ourselves? How can we work as one? How can we work as family? How can we be able to see that Igbo lands and all other land, Yoruba, Ishekiri, all the land that lead to Biafra is workable? How can we sit and watch and make sure that we have, accessible road where we can have train running around the whole areas, covering each other? You can sit, I'm going to Akwa Ibom, you catch a train immediately to Akwa Ibom, and no criminality among us. We begin to monitor ourselves. We need to put CCTV, develop our area. But in this way, you cannot do that. When you do that, the Nigerian government will probably come and bomb that area because they are too envious about us. I heard that, Uzodima say, I'm draining the river so that we'll be getting goods direct to Imo State. Those projects, you see, it will be delayed. People will not be able to be using that project. And we wanted to see that Igbo governors, instead of them going to meeting and talking about Simon Ekpa, they should start talking of how to build the area, how to attract investors. Because when you attract investors and you protect your place by arming your brothers, these guys, putting them that's okay, you guys, we give you guys to mine and make sure there's no criminality. We have problem of kidnapping. You can actually use these boys to stop kidnapping and tell them that, listen guys, I want you guys to work properly and make sure that kidnapping is stopped. The boys will be ready to do that. We want Igbo land to turn to one of the best land in the world. Also, we want to see that every sign of discrimination, every sign of degrading another person is being handled. That we can be able to say that we are Biafran. When you say, who do you love? You say, I love Biafra first before anything. Nigerian government cannot give you those things. For us to achieve those things, unity should start functioning among us, and we should stop. We should stop condemning our own brother. Simon Ekpa is not your enemy. Simon Ekpa is not doing anything that you say is contradictory to what Martin and they can have done. Those that are talking sometimes against him, that's part of envious. And those people cannot do it, because if they can do it, they should be the one people will be talking about. So when you know you cannot do it and somebody is doing it already, why can't you give your total support so that those people can do well? I know a lot of the Easterners now, they all referencing Simon Ekpa, and they believe that the Biafran government in exile is doing a marvelous work for his people. And that work is what Biafran government in exile have promised them, that he will make sure that they are okay. Guys, like I just came late today, but I think my program, I'll be going home because it's kind of getting, I want to watch soccer. It's kind of getting late, so I will be stopping soon and make sure that maybe within the week I'll come in. Today I'm not prepared because I got a brother who has what they call it, ordination in Catholic, so that makes me to come late. I went to his thing. No one brought hope, Uzodima, rather the Fulani control Supreme Court brought hope, Uzodima. I believe you, yeah. Good afternoon and happy Sunday, my dear lovely brother Mazi Lobi. The IPOP Nigeria are useless saboteurs, and they are all gone and gone for good. I am very proud and happy that USB, the United States of Biafra, is here. Ho. Thank you, man. Who is this? So thank you, guys. Let's see. Let's walk. Now recently I'm starting to do research, because one of the heated arguments between Biafra and Biafra land is about Niger Delta. I'm doing kind of a bit of research about Isaac Boro. There's a claim that Isaac Boro Juku plays some kind of key part in his arrest. Why did he declare Niger Delta? Then the Juku later come back to declare Biafra. I will deal with this thing. We'll deal with it. If you have followed me before, I made a very strong video here about that war, 1960 war, that they say is an Igbo Igbo coup, which is totally wrong. I told them that if we are to go by what people say, Niger Delta people say, Igbos did not participate in that coup. The leader, Nzogu is from Niger Delta, it's from Asaba. So that place, technically, it's not an Igbo, but because everybody in that area is classified as Igbos, and Igbos being too kind, they are not differentiating from their brother. So that is what Mazi Simon Ekpa want to carry along. Igbos don't differentiate. Once you are from that area, you are Igbo. They have your back and they believe that they can work with you. They will stand to protect you. That's what Biafran government as I will do. Shall I say? Okay. So God, I got a bit of people here. I'm sorry, I'm feeling tired. Okay, let me see what again is lobby. Yeah, I was born in the north, Yola State. Wow. So me and you probably the same time. I wasn't born in the north, but I grew up in the north. I spent a lot of my age in the north there. So when I talk about the north, people supposed to know that I knows about the north. So it's not like I just came here to say about north. So guys, let me say this again. Igbos need to find a very possible way to unite. Iwanyan coming out to talk alone, his words does not have any power. When Igbo's shops are destroyed, families are getting, homeless. Families are running helter-skelter. There's no option before they destroy their houses. The government did not provide option for them. You just ask them to live in 2 hours that your house will be destroyed. So they have to run helter-skelter to take their house out in Lagos. This is totally unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. I don't expect the one to come out to be telling us that Igbos build Lagos from swamp. What I expected him is to hold the Lagos state accountable by taking him to court, not Nigerian court, taking him to International Criminal Court of Justice, so that justice will come for those people that lost their life or those people that lost their houses. But coming here to tell people history, it does not help again. Nigeria, we know Nigeria from day one that they don't listen to all this legal thing. It's only when they suit them, that's when they're listening. So if you have been watching me now or you watch me later, I just say thank you for watching me now. Towards the week, I will come down on Wednesday. Today, I didn't come early. I just say let me call in to say hi to many of you and shout out again and say that Igbos need to unite. Forget your differences. Forget your ego. Let's pursue one goal. Without pursuing one goal, there is a problem. You must learn to unite. United. Somebody say United States of Biafra is very important. Whether you are Igbo, you are Urobo, you are Shekiri, you are Calabar, you are Kwayabon, whatever you are, so far you are in that territory, align yourself with the people of Igbo because it's very important. These are blessed and chosen people. Biafran government once said that he said that I should forget all they are destroying Biafran land. When the Biafra independence comes, it will take them highest 10 years to rebuild all those things. And believe me what, Igbos can do it. So thank you for watching me tonight.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.